Hello everyone, this is Lime, Mr. Lime, and I'm back on the glitch server. I know it's been a while, and there's a good reason for that, sort of. I guess it's not that great. Basically, what happened is, something with my graphics card is wonky, and now I have to play on my integrated graphics, which basically means lower settings at lower frames, which is not a very good thing. You'll see I'm now using fast settings, a much lower render distance. Generally not great stuff, but I've gotten used to it, and hopefully you won't mind the change. I apologize if it's horrible to horrible to watch. Anyway, that Enderman's a little scary, I think. Anyway, I'm back on the glitch server, like I said, and I didn't really have any plans for this episode. I kind of don't have many ideas. I mean, I have ideas, but I don't know where to start. I think next episode I'm gonna do some caving. Just because caving's fun, and I don't know how I'm gonna be able to spend only like 20-30 minutes caving, because I usually go caving for a very long time. But for this episode, I decided I'm just gonna do a little cleanup, make this area a little nicer for when I inevitably start working on stuff. So I'm gonna get rid of these horses, because that was, like I said last episode, I think this getting a really good horse was a side project of mine, and I don't really think I'm gonna finish it. So I'm probably just going to kill all these horses, because I have no need for them. I don't really ride horses all that much in the game. Especially like when you have nether, the ability to travel through the nether. Horses really aren't that useful as far as I'm concerned. So I'm just gonna throw some stuff in these chests real quick, because I've got a lot of junk in my inventory that really needs to be taken care of. Let's see, mob drops. Oh boy. Look at all that gunpowder, all that rotten flesh, although that's not really going to get me many emeralds, but I've actually been saving this for the purpose of emeralds. Alright, plantables. That is here. Then we have stone and stuff in this chest. Not slabs though. Actually, I have no idea where those go. Those might go in miscellaneous. Yeah, those go in miscellaneous. Then that. Alright, that's good enough. I don't know why I have this many arrows on me. I usually only carry like 3 stacks max. I think I was also doing something with wood before, because I have like 4 axes in my inventory. I think I have a diamond axe somewhere. Oh yeah, I do. Silk touch. I won't use it. I already have these on me. Plus, it's not like it makes that big a difference for what I'm doing. I'm not really going to be cutting down any trees. I'm going to cut down a few. But really, I'm going to be getting rid of stuff like this. This is where I had some horses tied up. I think a few of them actually got loose. I know one horse is just like roaming over there. But anyway. So, I have plans for this area. I want to keep it really open. I want to hopefully put like some farms and stuff down in this basin area, like a nice little wheat farm maybe in the alcove. I also want to kind of want to have like 3 different. I have the staircase here, and it's kind of temporary for now, but I kind of want to make it more windy, but follow the curvature of this basin really. So I'm gonna have like one here, maybe one over there, and a third one somewhere. Maybe only 2. We'll see how it works, but that's what I eventually want to do. Let's see. I guess I'll loot these. Got nothing better to do. So yeah, I'm sorry horses, but you gotta die. They make a terrible noise. Let me get the saddle. Yeah, I hate listening to these things scream. You know, I found a 14-heart horse and a 14-heart donkey. I don't even remember where. It was kind of off a ways, I think. I brought them back here. And I was like, oh yeah, finally, a good donkey. I mean, speed and jump-wise donkeys are crap, but it's nice to have something worth pining over. And then, you know, I brought the donkey into one of these little pen things and logged off, logged back on. It was gone. Don't know what happened, it just disappeared. The horse was still there, the donkey was gone, so whatever. I'll live. I actually don't have a donkey yet. That is something I want to pick up. I do have a horse at the community stables at Spawn. I guess I could probably bring it out this way at some point. Oh, that's kind of a pain. Bringing horses through the nether, especially since we don't really have a nether hub set up yet. Not really my idea of a good time. We'll see. Gotta eat. I'm gonna leave these chickens here. This is actually a pretty decent spot, like right under these trees. I mean, it's a temporary egg thing, but for the time being. Okay. It's funny, because it took me so long to get all these horses here. There were just a million horses in, like, the area below this savanna plateau. It took me ages to get all of them here, and then I started breeding them and wasted, you know, a ton of gold. And so I'm kind of not really disappointed, but not even frustrated, really. It's just kind of ambivalent, I guess. I don't know. It just feels weird killing them after putting so much time into them. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't really a whole lot of time. But yeah, I guess enough about that. Maybe I should tell you how my day went. My day was boring. You know, school, classes. You know, the life of a college student. Had a midterm today. I'd rather not talk about how that went, but not too confident about that. But we'll see. At least now I can sort of unwind. The exam is actually in the morning. It's like 4 now. Yeah, you know, classes are going good, all things considered. I mean, it's stressful, you know, college. If you're not in college or gonna be in college, then don't do it. Just kidding, really. It's not for everybody, but it's a good thing to work for if you feel like it's something you need to do. Just don't procrastinate. That's my problem. Alright, so I got this taken care of. If you can't tell, I'm not really that great at commentating. Yeah, hopefully I'll get better. It feels really weird to be talking to myself like this. Like I said, hopefully I'll get better with time. I'm a lot more used to talking to other people while doing things like this, or just not talking at all. But it's kind of weird having to take into consideration people who might be watching. So, like last time, you know, if you have any criticisms, or I say criticism, I mean constructive criticism, because I don't want people to be rude, because that's not nice. Please feel free to give them. I would very much appreciate it if I talk too fast. Oh, I guess the world was saved. You know, if I talk too fast, or whatever, really. Something that you'd like to see me do better. Yeah. Sorry. There I am. That's another thing I do a lot. I apologize. This thing I'm gonna leave here because this is where I was growing trees. It's nighttime, so I'm probably just gonna take a quick sleep to pass the night, since I am, of course, the only person online with my lonely 3 deaths. Although I'd like to keep it at that level if I can. I don't know why I came down here. I guess I could put some of this stuff away. Let's see. No, that's for reeds. Let's see, pumpkins. Apparently I don't have melon seeds in here. That's for something. I don't know if it's ever going to happen at this point, but it's for something. That goes in the melons go in the food chest. Oh wait, this passive mulch drops. So thus this leather would go here. That's a fair amount of leather. I don't know why I have this fish in here. Probably because it's useful. Clownfish, yeah, not good for anything. Food, whoops. Food goes in here. Oh, I think I was experimenting with cookies at one point. That's why I had all those cookies. Chests. I'll take these down. These are usually what I use for putting caving loot in when I'm fortuning things, just to see what the grand total was visually. I don't count because that would, I mean, I am majoring in math, but that would take way too long, even though it's just simple, multiplication and addition. I don't really care that much how much we get. I just want to see, like, man, that's a lot of diamonds, or man, that's a lot of coal. Kind of just spot it. Right, so I always get lost down here. I've learned in the past, however long, a few weeks, that I'm really bad with directions in this game. I at one point thought I was very good at them. Not so much. Okay, that's good enough. Right. So, I guess what I should do, I want to keep these trees. This cactus, actually, I should really, that's fine. This cactus was mostly for, I don't want to say it was for a cactus farm. It was mostly for a, trash. Oh, you will see that, my skin is different. If you're not familiar with this craze, it's a thing that people on, PMC are doing. Dino skins, so, it's basically your skin in a dino suit. A friend of mine, Why You So Mean, or Why Camera as he is going by now, made it for me. So, I like to think of it, because basically the concept of my other skin, or my normal skin, I should say, is that I was just a floating coat. The black areas on my skin were supposed to represent nothing. So I like to think of this skin as a sentient dino suit. I like it. I'm probably gonna keep it for a while. But yeah. God, I'm sorry. This is gonna be really boring to watch. I apologize greatly. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. I should probably check what's in here. Oh, yeah, that's not enough stuff to get rid of. What I should do is actually get rid of some of these trees down here. Because I will eventually replant trees to kind of give more of an atmosphere to this place. Because I definitely want it to be natural looking. So, not having that much... Not having it... I mean, obviously there's going to be some influence that would be noticeable. Influence on my part that would be noticeable. But I want to make it look very natural looking. Undisturbed from what it looked like when I found it. Now, there's obviously going to be exceptions, like this tunnel was very clearly carved out, and in hindsight, I really wish I didn't make it, on a diagonal. But I basically did it on, when you go up top, with the thinnest portion of, what's it called, of this kind of basin area, or not the basin, but the rim of the basin, where the thinnest point was. And that was just about here. So I put it here. It probably would have been better if I put it like there or something, but it's a little too late for that. I already put a lot of work into it. And overall I'm happy with it came out. I'm just a little lost with what to do with the areas that stick out from the side of the mountain. I really like the way these leaves worked, although it looks better when you could see through the leaves, but I'm a fan of jungle leaves, even though they're a pain to get. At any rate, yeah, this is going to stay grass, because like I said, natural looking. Let's get these saplings. Acacia wood is nice, well, the logs are nice, but I hate the way the wood looks. The planks, rather. I'm not stumbling over myself. I'm not going to cut down this tree because it kind of holds sentimental value. When I first made a portal out to this place, well, I should say, I found this place originally, me and ZZKur, or Kyle, as I like to call him because that's his name. ZZKur is his username. We were, riding out, exploring, like within the first few days of starting this map. That's actually when we first found horses. And came across this area and was like, man, I gotta build in this. He actually wanted to build in two, but he found a place. I think he wanted to build more, because he wanted to build in a mesa, I think, and we found a mesa that I don't know if he's building in now or not, because I don't know when the last time he's been on is. But you'll see that. I guess it's not really that noticeable, but take my word for it when I say that the leaves on this tree are a little messed up. Because when I made a portal originally out to this place, like these 4 blocks here, or the bottom, or where these 4 blocks should be. So like here, 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 and here. Or maybe it was here. It doesn't really matter. But anyway, these 4 blocks were the bottom blocks of the portal. So basically where the portal came out. And I know whenever Kyle again, would come to my place here, he would always get not mad, but a little frustrated, I guess, because you would come out of the portal in this tree, and you would keep falling off. So I was like, I'm eventually gonna move it, which I did. I put it here. There was actually a pond here. There's a pigman. Give me your gold. Thank you. That rotten flesh. That's also good. I should really put my armor. I should have really put my armor back on for that. As I was saying, there was actually a pond here and kind of a little bit of a cave thing. Like sometimes you'll see those kind of ponds with land over them. That's basically what this was. And I filled in the water. Decided to use that little inlet as an area for portal. I didn't you'll see that this is kind of off center. I don't really know what I want to do with this yet. I kind of wanted to make it look like it was inside the mountain though. So this is definitely gonna be, well, no, I don't think it's gonna be terraformed any more than it is, but I kind of want to have maybe a little bit of an overhang, maybe like a man-made looking overhang, so not dirt, because dirt looks like, crap. Some, wood floors with a gravel path, which I really want to have to do because I'm terrible with making gravel paths, but I don't want it to be like straight, straight path of wood, turn, a sharp corner this way. I want it to be kind of flowing, not necessarily in anyone's, well, I mean, I guess it would be in a single spot, but kind of look like a worn path, then leading up into these paths. And like I said, I want to put like a wheat farm over here. Usually I go with automated things. I don't think I'm gonna do that for this build, because harvesting wheat, it's not gonna be my main food source anyway, because I eventually plan to use chicken or cows depending. But yeah, wheat there, maybe like potatoes and carrots as well. I also want to see if I can make room for, some cows, like right here maybe. Maybe even some pigs on this other side. Ideally I'd want mushrooms, but that, I don't know if we found a mushroom biome on this map yet. That might be something I could try doing on camera. Future episode, but I think next time I'm going to do caving. And actually, now that I think about it, I'm probably running close to time, just me rambling. I was gonna do cleanup, which I kind of did. There wasn't really that much to clean up. It took like 5 minutes. But yeah, next time we'll definitely go caving. That'll be fun because you'll get to see how crazy I am when I go caving. I just blitz through caves. It's nobody's business. But yeah, until next time, I will... Oh, sorry. I'm really bad at this. I will see you guys next time. Please feel free to leave me any comments down below. Like I said before, constructive criticism is much appreciated. And, yeah, tune in next time for an exciting caving adventure.